So I have not read this roadmap. I've I tried my best to not get spoiled, although I've seen a few screenshots very briefly, so I kind of have a general idea of what's in here. But we'll go through it one more time, like in detail, because I have not actually like read the whole thing yet. So I guess we'll just start. Hey Meower. Okay, we got some people here. So official 2022 SGM roadmap published. Yeah, I don't know what time this is. It's that time again, our preview of what to expect from Skullgirls Mobile in 2022. Development status. Just like last year, this post is going live a little later than usual, and the factors at play are a bit similar. Oh, okay, that's surprising. As many of you know, much of 2021 involved us getting our sea legs. Sea legs? What does sea legs mean? Anyway, as a studio balancing development and resources across Skullgirls Mobile and Skullgirls Second Encore. Yep. While we're proud of all of the things we were able to accomplish over the course of 2021, our content release cadence wasn't quite what we had originally hoped. The good news is that we've been able to bolster our team over the course of the past year, cool, new developers, and are now in a much better position to start to ramp things back up again. Okay, that's good to hear. And needless to say, thanks as always for your patience and support. So 2021 recap, and I have made a video on like a recap of the things we've already had last year. So we talked about a lot of features that we had planned. While not everything on that list has made it into Skullgirls Mobile just yet, before we dive into 2022, we wanted to provide a quick recap of all that we accomplished over the course of the past year. Event quality of life improvements. We took a hard look at our existing events and made a slew of changes to maximize support of player progression. Holodeck hazards now provide an efficient means for players to rapidly level up their fighters. There's only so much of that Master Peacock origin story node we all can take. Yeah, we need more Master origin story nodes. Diamond prize fights were added, providing more challenging opponents, juicier rewards, and an opportunity to get diamond keys multiple times per week. This was a good change. Guaranteed gold fighters from prize fight milestones to take some of the guessing game out of securing the gold fighters you need to bolster your collection. Extended event prize fight duration so you don't have to somehow blitz 500 million points in 2-3 days. We're looking at you, Kevin Pepino. Oh, got name called. Anyway, this was a good change. If I want to add something, like, can we have the essences from the weekend prize fights? The one for shards and essences. Can we have that as part of the milestone reward instead of a top 10 reward, please? I would love that very much. And I think a lot of people will also really like that. Because needing to compete for the top 10 often requires like 150 million points. Although I think it's been going down lately. But I think that's still one of the pain points for players that are trying to like grow their collection beyond Diamond. So prestige abilities were added, granting more value in duplicate fighters, alongside auto-granting skill points upon sacrifice. No more guilt-laden grinding for fighters you have no intention of using. Yeah, this was a big one. Fighter acquisition agency has been improved via the COC Tributes tab, which occasionally offers rare gold fighters, and spotlight relics with much narrower rewards to help you target that fighter that you've always wanted. Stay tuned for more about them in our next update. Oh, so we are gonna get more spotlight relics then? Okay, that's good to know. Although a certain salty sister eluded us, we nonetheless added a number of new fighters: Prism Plumage, Vector Protector, Biting Cold, Bliss and Glamour, Creature Half Abbot, and Dream Demon to name a few, and made some character updates to Philia and Valentine to add more utility to their kit. For a trip down memory lane, we recommend browsing through all of our update notes to see how far we've come. Yeah, so last year had a lot of good changes. I think these 4 are the 4 huge changes here. Yo, thanks for the follow. Disclaimers: just like our previous roadmaps, the features below are going to be discussed in very broad terms. This is intentional. While we have clear goals, the route we take to achieve them often changes once we sink our teeth into the task at hand. I think this is just a copy-paste of the last ones. So, as such, what we describe below may not 100% match exactly what makes it into the game. It should at least give you an idea of where our priorities lie in the not-too-distant future. Okay, 2022 roadmap, finally. High-level goals. New content. The number one most requested feature from our most recent survey was, unsurprisingly, new characters. We plan to release not 1 but 2 new characters in SGM this year. We will also look to add new fighters and make fighter refinements so every feature and move has relevance in the modern state of the game metagame. Okay. Right, so we know that this is gonna be Umbrella and Black Dahlia. I don't know whether Black Dahlia is gonna make it into the game this year. I think that's a bit hopeful, but who knows. Fighter refinements, I guess fighter buffs, which will be good. Feature and move. So some moves are gonna get buffed? Okay, that's interesting. Quality of life improvements. We made a ton of progress on this in 2021, but there's still more to be done. Daily events, riffs, and moves, more on those below, are all at the top of our list. Okay. These 3 are probably the biggest changes that a lot of people want, so this is good. Everest and aspirational endgame challenges. Yes, oh my god, we want this as well. We want to ensure that folks who are looking for the next challenge to overcome have non-rift based content that they can use to test both their skill and their collection. This may even involve a certain feature that has been coming soon for some time. Oh, are they talking about guilds? Huh. But can they put guilds this year? That seems a bit hopeful as well. Hey Evil Rock, welcome. With that out of the way, let's dig into specifics. A number of the items on this list are things we had hoped to tackle in 2021, so where relevant, I'm going to quote last year's roadmap to give a bit of context. So brand new characters, we're getting Umbrella, will be made of, oh shoot. Okay, I didn't realize that was a link. Will be made available in our next major update, due out in late April, early May. Okay, so that's gonna be the first update we get. It's gonna be Umbrella. Oh wow, that's actually, yeah, okay, I like that. It's about time Umbrella comes. In addition, we're excited to announce that we will also be planning to release Black Dahlia before the end of the year. Ooh. This is a bit hopeful. I mean, hopefully we get her, but we'll see. We're hoping to sprinkle in some new fighters for existing characters along the way, but our primary focus will be getting both of these characters and all of their supporting content out to all of you ASAP. Right. Daily events and mission refactoring. These are next in the queue to get some much needed love and care. Per last year. Okay, so it's the same one as last year, so I'm gonna skip that. All of this still holds. Keep an eye out for revisions to these systems in one of our next few updates. In addition, we'll be reworking our daily missions so they are more engaging, less RNG dependent, and more effectively encourage you to do the sort of things you're likely doing already as an active player. Alright, so good to know that it's on their radar. Riff refinements. While we love riffs, we know that they are overdue for a bit of a shakeup, whether it's defender diversity, yes, please, to encourage more varied defenses, seasonal modifier cycling, okay, or minor scoring adjustments. Everything will be on the table for consideration. We're not trying to overhaul riffs to the same extent we've done in the past with new map layouts etc, but we're confident that a few select adjustments can go a long way to make riffs more engaging for everyone. Defender diversity is good, but also this means that, yeah, we won't be seeing triple mod leader, triple splitting image, triple immoral fiber, and the likes. That's good. I wish we also have offensive diversity, because anyone with like triple neuromancer, for example, in their offensive teams can clear a lot of things very easily, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. But defender diversity is nice to see. Next is move system refinements. Oh god. As the saying goes, behind every great fighter is 5 amazing moves laden with stat bonuses. In 2022, there are 3 main refinements that we're going to be looking into, making, upgrading, and building movesets more palatable. move loadouts, basically allowing you to set various movesets that can be hot swapped between characters. Yes, please, I need this so much. God, this is like my #1 requested feature. I want this so much. Offensive and defensive movesets, letting you equip a moveset on a Rift or PF defender that isn't impacted if you swap out your offensive moveset. This is also a really nice change. A lot of people have wanted this as well. Movestat agency, resources that will allow you to selectively reroll and/or augment existing movesets. And this one was a huge deal as well. Okay. Each of these adjustments are more complex than they may seem and require careful consideration in terms of how they are implemented to meet the needs of advanced players without overcomplicating things for newer players. That said, we know optimal move management, especially at high level of play, is sufficiently frustrating that something needs to be done to make it better. I hope they prioritize this as well. If this whole list is completed this year, I would be happy. I would be completely happy. Next is XP Consumables. In the words of, okay, this was last year. Not much more needs to be said. There should be avenues for players to make investments in advance that will reduce the amount of time it will take to take a brand new fighter and get that back into a usable state ASAP. I'm surprised this wasn't done already. I would assume this could be like a really simple thing to add. Maybe I'm wrong. Origin stories. Okay, stay tuned for more details. I'm fine with this not happen again this year, but it's nice for like people who are interested in the lore to have a bit of more content in this area. Last but not least, guilds. As we've mentioned previously, this is a pretty substantial undertaking, so we've been hesitant to commit to it until we know we could give it the attention it deserves. Guilds will refer to methods by which players can band together and face both collaborative and competitive challenges in pursuit of exclusive, coveted rewards. Guild features will likely be rolled out in phases, so the odds of us releasing everything we have in mind for them in 2022 are slim. But we're eager to properly get the ball rolling once and for all. Rolled out in phases. Huh, interesting. So I'm guessing we won't have like guilds this year, but we'll have features that could be packaged together as guilds sometime in the future. I don't know. Skullgirls anniversary. Believe it or not, there are 2 major Skullgirls anniversary this year. It's been 10 years since the launch of the original Skullgirls and 5 years since the launch of Skullgirls Mobile. In celebration, we'll be giving thanks to all of the players that have helped us reach these incredible milestones. Keep an eye out for more details. Woo! We're getting free rewards, man. It's been over 2 years, but Hidden Variable will be returning to live events over the course of 2022. Okay, so these are live events like the Combo Breaker, Anime Expo, and the Evo series, where Skullgirls is a main stage game. You can, if you attend to any of these events, you can get some free booth exclusive giveaways and prizes meeting them in person. Cool. Unfortunately, I'm not in the US, but that's cool. Online giveaways. As many of you know, 2 of our intrepid team members stream regularly on Twitch and are known to periodically give away free stuff. So don't miss out. Okay, so this is just a shout out to Juju and Bones. So it's open lobbies for Skullgirls Second Encore on Twitch on Fridays, often featuring one or more devs in chat. Come hang out with us sometimes. That's cool. In the nearest future, when some of the dust settles surrounding our upcoming release, we'll be doing an informal AMAs. Oh, nice. Via one of the aforementioned streams featuring me as well as the odd surprise guest or 2. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. We haven't had a proper AMA in a while, so that's nice to hear. Wrapping up, that should do it for our 2022 roadmap. No doubt there will be some adjustments to our plans as the year progresses. Just know that all of us at Hidden Variable are doing everything in our power to help ensure Skullgirls Mobile continues to grow and thrive in the years ahead. Although it's been 5 years, in many ways this is only the beginning. I can't believe it's been 5 years, that's crazy. Lastly, if there's anything in particular you are hoping to see in 2022, either as a part of the items mentioned above or as something new entirely, don't be shy about sharing them below, we'll always be listening. And of course, a thank you to everyone in Hidden Variable. Wow, they have so many more new people now. Okay, that's good to see. Alright, so that is the roadmap. So it's kind of what we kind of expected. There's a lot of things that didn't make it last year that they're gonna like focus on this year. My biggest want and biggest thing that to look out for is Of course, move system refinements. Riff refinements, I think, can be like a small update. This could be really good for those who play riffs, but I'm not too affected by this, but that's fine. And of course, daily events. Daily events is another big thing. And then we can look out for Umbrella coming out soon. That's exciting. Finally, a new character to mess out with. If you haven't seen how Umbrella plays, I think she's gonna have like a lot of command grabs, kind of like Sarabella in a way. I don't know. She looks exciting. Can't wait to try her out. Hope she's fun. And Black Dahlia coming out sometime before the end of the year. A bit skeptical about that, but if they manage to like, do really well throughout the year and can ramp up their update cadence, then yeah, that's exciting to have as well. But yeah, these are good stuff. I like it. 2022. Good year. Sorry, I haven't been able to read the chat. But, yeah, what do you guys think? I'll read it for now. I'm looking forward to something other than Rift. Yeah, the Everest and Aspirational Endgame challenges I'm really looking forward to as well. I want a game mode where my collection is challenged and, like, I'm rewarded for evolving something like, I don't know, Star Child to Diamond or something like that. Not just having meta fighters. I want something that rewards me for having a full collection of Diamond fighters. And not just the meta ones. Yeah. But anyway, so that's the roadmap. I don't really have any comments about this because I think a lot of the things covered here I've already covered in my wish list for 2022, and I think a lot of it got covered there. It's exactly what I wanted, so that's good.